Hi everyone, hope everybody is doing great. So today's video I want to talk about confronting your past, letting go of anything that happened to you in the past and moving forward, which I know from personal experience can be very hard, but you have to understand that to move forward with anything in life, you have to confront your past and let certain things go. No matter what it is, if it's something tragic, if something happened to you, if you were beat up, if you were molested, if you were neglected, if you were just tore down, you have to confront it so you can move on. Because like I said in my other video, hurt people, and you don't want to be that hurt person hurting people. You have to be able to let go and live the life that you deserve to live. If you continue to live your life with all the hurt and hate built up in you, then you're not going to be able to be happy. You're not going to be able to be the best person that you can be and succeed in your goals. You have to just let that shit go. Find ways that make you feel comfortable, that make you feel confident to let it go. Even if you have to confront somebody, or even if you have to bring it all back up, even if you have to relive certain situations, confront it so you can move on. Because if you try to live your life and you build everything up and you hold everything in, and then you think you're happy, one day it's gonna come back and boom, it's gonna explode and you're not gonna be happy, and it's gonna be even worse than what it was before, and you're not gonna be able to help people. You're not gonna be able to give people advice. Say you have a friend and they're going through something and you're like, oh, let it go, just move on, but you haven't let it go, or you haven't confronted your past. That would be like a hypocrite. You can't do that. You have to practice what you preach. I know from personal experience that letting go of your past is super hard, because for a long time I held so much in. I let it build up. I didn't talk about it. I didn't acknowledge it even. And when it did come up, I would just block it out, and it really affected me, and it made me into like a mean, hateful, angry person. And so eventually I started seeing what kind of person I was, and I didn't like it. So slowly but surely I confronted my past and I let all that shit go. And once I did, I'm telling you, I felt so much better. I was able to move on. I was able to really find the real me. I was able to be successful in what I wanted to be successful and help people genuinely, not just, oh, do this, and knowing myself, I'm messed up inside. So you have to figure out what it is that can help you let that go. A lot of people say meditation, like doing deep meditation where you can confront your past and you can let things go and let things release, that can help you. Like I said, confronting somebody who hurt you, not in a hateful way or a violent way, but confronting them as far as like talking to them and letting them know, hey, you did this to me and you need to know that this affected me, and letting all your emotions and all your feelings out. Also letting your emotions go. Don't build up your emotions and hold your emotions in, because that's not good for anybody. Trust me, I did it for so long and it literally made me like mean and cold, and like nobody really cared for me. And people would be like, oh, well, we don't want you to meet this person because we're scared of what you were gonna say because you're so mean. And that really hurt my feelings, because in my mind I'm thinking, I'm not mean, what are you talking about? But really, I really was, because I had all this stuff built up inside of me and I didn't deal with anything that happened to me, and so it made me cold and it made me hateful. So I built that up and I just became like a monster. Like I just wasn't nice. I never had nothing nice to say, because I guess that all that stuff that I had been through and all that stuff that was in my head was in the back of my mind all the time, and I built this wall and it just made me so hard and just not a good person. And that's not healthy. You cannot live like that. You cannot be the best you if you live with all these things that are built up. So you have to let go and live. Like, you have to live your life to the fullest. We only have one life, and yeah, life might not be perfect. No one's life is perfect. And yeah, we might have been through some things, but you have to let it go and you have to forgive. And I know forgiving is so super hard. Like, I used to think forgiving, oh hell no, I could never forgive. No, what? No. But honestly, once you start learning how to forgive, you feel so much better. You feel like a whole weight is like lifted off of your shoulders, and you feel like, oh, I can breathe, because your soul is at peace, your mind is at peace, you're mentally at peace, and then you can start living and you can start just being the best you. So I would suggest that anybody who has things built up to just let go and forget and forgive. I mean, I know forget is a big word too. You cannot necessarily forget, but you can't just let it like have this dark cloud over your life. You can't just think about it constantly every day or just block it out. You kind of have to like throw it away. Like what I do when people come to me, or even family or friends, and they're like, how can I let this go? How can I move on? And I always tell them, from my experience, throw it away. Take it out of your heart and throw it away. Imagine yourself like standing over a big hole and just taking all this hurt off of you and throwing it into a dark circle where you can never see it again, where it's never to be seen or heard from again. Throw it away and let like water refresh you. You know, just imagine water just pouring over you and refreshing your mind, body, and soul. And that really helps. It helps me a lot, because sometimes even I'll think of things that I thought that I threw away, and then I have to remind myself, hey, I threw that away. I'm not supposed to be thinking about that. So it's not gonna be easy, but it's going to make your life so much better when you move on, because life is too short to let anybody take anything from you. You can't let somebody win and take your happiness because they did something to you. You have to rise above that and you have to shine. You can't let nothing like that hold you down. Don't ever let anybody take credit for anything that you did, or don't ever let anybody hold you back for anything that you need to do because of what they've done to you. So just rise above, let it go, and live your life. And I just wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people struggle with this, and I personally struggle with this, and I like to talk about things that I've been through, because if I just come on here and I talk about things that I don't know and I haven't been through, like, that wouldn't be real and it wouldn't be authentic. So I just wanted to bring that to you, because I think about that a lot, and I think about a lot of the time that I wasted holding all this hate and all this stuff in because of what other people did to me or what I've been through in my life. And I wasted a lot of time and probably hurt a lot of people because I didn't know myself, and I was a hurt person hurting someone. You know, like I always say, hurt people hurt people. Always remember that. So I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that it might not be easy, but you can let it go and you can move on, and don't ever let nobody or nothing hold you back from what you need to be doing in life. Let that shit go and just be happy and live your life to the fullest. We all have a purpose and we're all here for a reason, and we need to find that. And if anybody has any questions, like I always say, let me know. Contact me, email me, and comment and subscribe and give a thumbs up. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Love you guys.